Okay, we are back with it. As you can see, we're going to have a rerun of this MX1 Clubman race after that very nasty spill on the finish jump. Basically what happened there is a couple of riders collided in the air, and then there was basically a couple of other riders following in behind, had nowhere to go, so it was pretty messy. But motocross can be a bit like that sometimes.
I'm just waiting on my donuts at the minute.
Yeah, we've been ordering.
I'm going to go get them. She's just outside.
We've been ordering donuts and crepes and all sorts while there's been a bit of a gap. But here we go, back with the restart then with the Clubman MX1, brought to you by Moto Connection. So it will be, I think they'll probably shave a little bit of time off this because obviously we ran a couple of laps. Oh, somebody crashing on the first corner, giving it the good old headbutt to the dirt. But we're back up and running. Hopefully we'll get through this one pretty much unscathed. I can see one of the riders that actually crashed out there, Colin Marsh, has dusted himself off and gone back out. Love to see that. So again, we get them all over the line, and then we'll give you the rundown of who's where. After this, we've got small wheel 85cc class and the big wheel. Then we're going at it with the fastest 40. Sorry if my co-commentator is making almost sexual noises through the microphone. It's because, like an American cop, he is just presenting me with
cinnamon sugared donuts.
Cinnamon sugared donuts. No, thank you. I'm going to decline.
You're trying to trim up at the minute.
I don't want to eat on the job. So this is it. This is them cruising round on the first lap, getting back into race trim after that hold up. Sorry. It's like an M&S advert in here. The way that Swanee's suddenly gone very seductive with his donuts. Anyway, enough of his donuts. Let's get back to talking about the race up.
Right. That's a bit of racing.
I'm not sure if exactly it is, you know. I don't remember many top athletes chowing down glazed cinnamon donuts before they go out and perform.
Well, you're looking at one right now. So, where are we at with this one? Let's get the live time. Have we crossed the line yet?
Not yet, mate. Not yet.
I'm just trying to get myself back in the grip of things. So, is that Rob Cross?
No, that's not Rob. You're going to wait for your sugar rush to hit in a minute, and then Swanee will be away with it. Right, there you go. It's Ryan Osborne across the line ahead of Pete Bully. You can't beat a bit of Bully. No, it's not. That's all completely refreshed.
I'm looking. I was thinking, no. So
well, that's what it said on my phone. Anyway, Ryan Osborne is leading the way. That is definitely
James Johnson.
James Johnson. Justin Robinson had the whole shot. Then it's Pete Bully. Then it's Rory Watson ahead of Jake Hassel with that AMA look with his like a 90s rider who had a load of hair coming out the back.
Yeah, I love his style. He looks pretty cool, doesn't he?
You might find this hard to believe, but I used to have hair flowing out the back of my crash helmet.
I need to see pictures of this.
You do.
Where's it all gone? It's all gone.
I grew so tall, I grew through it. the Armour in 7th. Colin Marsh back out there in 8th. He was one of the riders in that incident. 9th is Will Herford. Then it's Cameron Vickers for 10th. Alex Christopher is 11th on the opening lap, ahead of Charlie Roper. Then it's Jordan Andrews and John Fern. Steve Liston propping up the top 15. Then it's Jordan Ambler and Dean Rogers. Ashley Senior in 18th. 19th after that bad start was Lee Toland. Then it's Craig Kerfoot, Scott Isherwood, then Tom Brown. 23rd is number 96, Carl Noble. Then it's Carl McIlroy. Ben Rowland rounding out top 25. Then it's Lewis Wigger, Keelan Noble, Matt Bowen, June Baines in 29th. 30th is Sam Cornwell. Then it's Jack Colley, and in 32nd position, final rider on track is Harry McDonald.
Just a little side note. John Fern pitted with me at last round of Land Race. Shocking weekend for him. Mum and Dad have turned up this weekend, and suddenly the kids woke up. So JJ is doing way better than it blew my mind actually. So I think Mum and Dad, if you listen to this, you need to come along a little bit more often.
What do you reckon that is? Is that mum and dad's influence or your bad influence?
Maybe my bad influence. Not too sure. I tried to get him to bed and make me, he was sensible. He did come and do the practice day though here last weekend, so maybe that got him a little bit more dialed in. I don't think the track was anywhere near, obviously, the prep that we've got.
Well, no, it was a different track last weekend anyway. That's how much Justin's worked on it.
Yeah.
Even a different layout.
So maybe some small advantages, but yeah, John Fern having a good one. Ryan Osborne though at the minute looks pretty good, doesn't it? 48 there of Justin, just both coming over that triple step up into that right-hander. It's not as bad as it was yesterday through there.
No, not at all, but it will be later on. I was just taking my bins off there because I was just making sure that we're still coming out on the PA at the venue.
Right, okay. No, I was just through those corners yesterday. It got really rolled. I don't know whether we had maybe more moisture on the track or whatever. But yeah, today it seems to be. But it shapes up differently for the pro riders as well, doesn't it?
There's more cloud cover today, so I don't think the track is going to dry out like it did yesterday.
Yeah,
There was a lot of bright sunshine yesterday.
And that created
stronger wind.
those hard, like choppy bumps. It looks really good, and the pro guys obviously create slightly different lines as well when they go out for their qualifying, don't they?
Funny. I'm laughing because obviously you guys can't see at home. Swanee's trying to speed eat donuts. Of course, he's trying to do the whole thing where you don't lick your lips, and that's not working well. It's probably a good job that you can't see us two on screen.
Yeah, we're not the prettiest, are we?
No, we've got faces for radio.
Yeah. These donuts, though, are amazing. I've got to say, fantastic. I've got so much sugar all over me. Right.
You've probably got a load of people at home now, like suddenly wanting a sugar, putting the kettle on and wanting a sugar hit. Anyway, the race in the Clubman MX1, it's still Ryan Osborne leading the way, Justin Robson in second, Pete Bully for third. Then it's number 133, Jake Hassel.
Bully moved up the order then, didn't he?
Yeah.
So Bully's made some good positions up.
I think he's leading the championship, isn't he, if I remember rightly?
I think so.
I think he is.
Look at the AMA on him.
Yeah, he does. Look at that.
Got it, mate.
Yeah, well, it's the hair out the back.
Yeah.
It's all 90s,
When he
isn't
came
it?
past me yesterday, I think he might have had a bad start in the first one. I thought, yeah, man. Like, it was, when he come past me, I think he did a massive whip over the finish line, and I was thinking that was sick.
He does look cool. I've got to give it up. He's got good style, Jake Hassel, as well. He took a race win yesterday.
Loose legs and,
He's now chasing down, going for another race win, and he is closing in on Justin Robson here. Very nice. So blue kit. Don't know what it is about blue kit. Blue kit's a good one for me. It goes well with all bikes. It goes with all bikes, and it always looks cool. And Jake's wearing it well.
He is, and he's got a pretty trick helmet on as well. Is that Justin Barsham? I'm not sure. It
Could well be. I don't know, but he's definitely, look at him now. He's closed right in.
Feeling in on the back of on Justin. Yeah.
There's Pete Bully, number 22.
So Ryan Osborne, he was our early race leader. Not sure.
Well, the top two, I think, have just blown. Well, the other two have just blown past him.
I'm told to put my microphone close to my mouth.
Now you've got sugar all over it.
There we are. Yeah. Sugar and cinnamon all over the mic. It's not my fault. I was told to do it.
What, eat the donuts?
Yeah, I don't think I can manage that last one. They're very not boorish. Unboorish. Yeah. Donuts are a tricky one though, aren't they? They can be quite difficult to eat.
You don't get this. You don't get this kind of commentary on the MXGP. You don't get Mailer going on about his food habits, do you?
Well, no, but I mean, it gives us all a little bit of perspective, doesn't it, on the day?
Yeah, we'll have a bit more fun with it.
It puts
Michelin
those
MX
guys in
Nationals.
with us.
Yep. We
Jake's
try
looking really good at the minute.
He is. Look very stylish.
Let's have a look at the times, see what's going on.
He's made the move for the lead. He's gone into the lead. So, but then
I think
Robinson cuts back.
He's going to sweep and get more
that
speed.
Corner
through that
works.
corner.
So that's the classic inside-outside. Look at that. So he'd made the path. Look at them checking each other out, eyeing each other out.
Oh, got the elbow.
Forced the issue. Do you know what? Robinson was quite nice there. He could have lent on him, but he didn't.
Yeah, he could have.
Gave up that inside.
Shut the door. I think sometimes though it's not worth you know, like I was saying earlier, you know, you can do daft things, can't you? Sometimes it's not worth potentially ruining the race for both of you. You've got to just sit back, you know. Robson can just figure out where he's going quicker, stuff like that, and he may be able to do something about it. He may not.
It's a nice move, though, and nice bit of mutual respect between the two. There's some good racing here in this rerun of this Clubman MX1 class.
Yeah, Jake's been good.
Brought to you by Moto Connection.
I think, like, looking at Jake's style and how this track is, I've no doubt that it definitely is suiting him, you know, this weekend. It's going to be one that he's going to excel on, isn't it?
Got to say, sat here as a nearly 48-year-old bloke that's going to start riding again soon. The track looks great. The jumps look all like they got a nice pop to them all.
They're big, but they're
big,
safe.
yeah. And that they're really showing. But now I can get to see it on screen. Obviously, yesterday we were commentating from up in the tower here at the venue. But now watching the live stream and actually seeing the track up close on the screen. I think
it's actually better from the screen for us, isn't it? Because you can see everything. But yeah, like the jumps are big, but they are really safe. I was saying to you, like when my legs stopped working yesterday, and I think that jump sat down, all that was going through my head was panic, thinking, oh my God, I'm going to die. But I was fine, because the jumps are built correctly. There's, you know, there is a lot of difference between a badly built jump and a correctly built jump, you know.
Yeah, and they know what they're doing when they're watering the circuit as well. They don't water the faces of the jumps so much, so they don't rut out. Justin and his crew here and Tim have got a lot of experience, obviously been running this venue now for, well, God knows how long, well over a decade or more.
Yeah, even the new jump in the middle, which I thought yesterday, I thought, oh, that's going to get really soft, like, but it didn't. So they must do something and work the soil in a certain manner to be able to make that pack in, and it stayed fine all day. There were a few little ruts and stuff,
yeah,
but nothing crazy. I was very surprised with that.
That's what you want. We're racing motocross. You want some degree of ruts and rough and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you also want some areas where you can have a breather and have that rest, and it enables the guys to have a bit of flair, doesn't it? And also make it exciting for people to watch. You've got to get that fine balance.
You absolutely, you nailed it. You did 2 motos, then you say you got to get your rest, then you just didn't bother riding. You just didn't bother riding today.
No. That was always the deal. That was always the deal.
I just saw Lee Tolan come through the screen there. He has worked his way quite nicely up into the top 10 after a dreadful start, actually. He was, what was he, like 23rd, 24th on the first lap?
And he even had a bad start in the first one as well. So
yeah, so a good run from Lee Tolan. He is the Acer Scaffolding United boss man.
That was my, that part of the track there, those whoops, that was my nemesis yesterday. I had nothing for it. My body was broken.
You were just a passenger through that bit, were you?
So bad, yeah. And then I had to seat bounce that little double in front of you. Oh, God.
Tell you what, this one's not done by any stretch.
No, it's not.
Because you've got Ryan Osborne now starting to close back in on Hassel and Robinson. It's all suddenly tightening up at the front.
So
how long we got left? Because this is I think we might be shaving a few minutes off of this because of the rerun. Maybe not. Maybe we're still going to do the full 16.
I'm not too sure. So Osborne, though, on that last lap, 2:09, and Justin Robinson, 2:10. So, you know, he's running a little bit quicker this time. Jake Hassel still the fastest man on track, though, and got the best time of the race.
He is. Look at this. Hassel's under proper pressure.
He's really coming.
Robinson fighting back, and so Ryan Osborne back in third. Number 4 is not out of this by any stretch. We have a 3-way battle for the win here in the Moto Connection MX1 Clubman class.
Yeah, so at the 9, Justin, at the moment, Justin's fastest man on track. There's no one circulating quicker than him, so he's probably going to be applying that pressure on Jake over these next lap or two. Waiting for our cameramen to find the riders.
Nice bit of footage though, you're getting bikes going all ways, just goes to show the kind of layout here at Cusses Gorse as it winds around. Because it's all pretty compact, there's a lot crammed into a short area,
yeah,
basically.
There is. Like it is, like you were saying, it's like a mini Matterley Basin, isn't it? Like the size of it is probably half of Matterley.
Oh, not even that.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah. But there's so much.
Sixth.
They've fitted a lot into the space, and it is really good, isn't it, to be fair? Like, even in comparable terms, it is like riding Matterley Basin. The dirt, the feel of it, the jumps. I think does Barkley have something to do with building.
Yeah, he goes up
Matterley
there.
as well.
Obviously, Johnny Douglas Hamilton designed Matterley, and but Justin always helps him out in the GP and works and whatever.
Sure.
You know, we've got some good track builders in the UK now. Obviously, you know, Justin for years also did the MXGP tracks as well.
Yeah, there's just you
got Alfie
Smith.
Alfie Smith, who rode in the straight rhythm last night.
Yeah, actually really did quite well. Shocked
really
me.
good.
Like,
really
you know,
good.
he's got a little bit of chunk on him. He's got my build, a bit of a dad bod going on. Alfie's always been quite compact lad though, hasn't he? And fair play to him.
Yeah, he did great.
Fair play to him. And Scott Elderfield coming out as
I know, it was really good.
If
Look at this.
anybody
Whoa, he's gone wide.
What?
He's got a problem. Hassel has got a problem. There's something wrong with his front brake or something, because he just gave up that spot. He went so wide.
And he knew he was
there. Look, he slowed right up.
Yeah, we've got
I think he might have a sticking front brake or something.
Let's have a little look.
Because he's just not giving up. Well, look, he knows something's not right. Keeps looking down at the bike. As the other two go, look, he's
pointing at his goggles or his eyes, or
I don't know. Then I don't know what's going on. But
maybe have a bit of dirt gone in his eye. Or
possibly.
Something. I've had that, but we've all been there, haven't we? You know,
But either way, Justin Robinson is now your new race leader, number 48, ahead of Ryan Osborne. Hassel dropping down to third. It's like he keeps favouring the left hand, looking down to the clutch side. Like, I don't know. Like,
yeah, he didn't touch the clutch through that corner either then.
Maybe his clutch is slipping, it's on the way out or something like that.
Yeah.
And
something definitely not right. Is he going to... He's still doing the jump.
He keeps having a little look down to the left. Something's not right. Anyway, Pete Bully he's kind of sped up again, but I think Pete Bully's gone by him.
Yeah, so I think it's Justin Robinson, Ryan Osborne, and Pete Bully now. Pete Bully didn't have the best of starts in this one, so he's got himself up there. Obviously, Osborne's had a bit of a bounce back moment. Shout out to the sponsors as well. Michelin obviously being on hand. Massive thanks to them. And RFX for the Michelin MX Nationals British Motocross Championship. You're watching the Clubman MX1 class, and currently on the screen is Jake Castle. And we think he may have a little bike problem. We're not too sure at the moment. Well, something definitely wasn't right.
He just suddenly gave it up.
Yeah.
He ran really wide.
He had that, didn't he? He had that.
Yeah, and just suddenly slowed down. So we don't really know what's going on inside that helmet at the minute. But either way, it's still not done for the lead. Look at that. Ryan Osborne is now right on the back of Justin Robinson. What are we on? The last lap here? We must be close to it. Because I think they are running the full 16 minutes. No, well, I reckon we're going to get the one lap board. Look at Osborne round the outside. He's going to get a run on.
Yeah,
Robinson through the
whoops.
whoops.
A bit more speed. Robinson doubling through.
There's the checkers.
So win for Justin Robinson.
Justin Robinson winning that one ahead of Ryan Osborne. Hassel's going to get a third, although we don't know what his problem was. Bully didn't actually go by.
No.
So there's Hassel across the line, or Hassel with whatever issue he's got. Then it's going to be Pete Bully, Alex, Christopher, and that will round out your top 5. Up next, we have the Guyerne Small Wheel 85 class.